This week on The Brief, we discuss a tech-driven cheating scandal, Anthropic's plan to woo teachers into using Claude, and why Kalshi and OpenAI coming together is a terrible idea. 90 seconds on the clock, let's go. Let's talk about cheating. An economics professor at Brown University for the midterm offered a take-home exam when students were rightfully shaken after a school shooting last year. The exams came back, and while historically the average sat between 65 to 80%, these students averaged 96%. I wonder if they used AI. The same professor then gave the final exam in the classroom without AI, and the average dropped to 48%. In decades of teaching, this professor said the average had never dropped below 65% in any year. The real story is not about cheating, it's about cognitive atrophy. These students could not function without the tool they had been using all semester, and when it was taken away, their performance collapsed by an order of magnitude below anything the class had seen before. This is no longer a theoretical debate about cognitive decay. This is measurable evidence that AI dependency is real and happening right now. Anthropic is offering free Claude access to teachers nationwide. Good or bad? Anthropic would argue it's philanthropy. I see it differently. Anthropic gets the training data about how teachers teach and how minds are being formed. They get lifetime value because once a teacher uses a premium version of Claude in the classroom, that teacher is probably going to use Claude personally too. The wedge into academia gives them access to an entire generation of future users. What's challenging for me is that this should not be a company decision at all. Federal and state governments should decide which tools go into American classrooms, not big tech deciding to gift their way in. That is not innovation, but more cognitive colonization. OpenAI has embedded Kalshi prediction market data into ChatGPT. What could go wrong? This is two addictive, unregulated things colliding. Kalshi has no objective or scientific rigor. It is just people gambling on crowdsourced predictions that might be right or might be wrong. ChatGPT and most LLMs are confident and wrong constantly. Now you have a tool that can hallucinate during a private conversation with you about what's best to be gambling on. That intimacy is dangerous. Sure, the initial test was around the World Cup and its odds, but it's how they prove this works before rolling it out everywhere. Neither company is thinking about what happens when someone takes financial advice from a chatbot that does not know if it's wrong or lying or both. My money is on staying away from this one. Well, that's all the time that we have for the M7 Innovation Brief. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next week.